You know, I was actually on the fence about doing this video for a few reasons. I feel like I'm a part of the minority, and I also didn't want to be a part of the flame war that's apparently happening right now. But I wanted to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people are going to come to conclusions based on other people's opinions without forming an opinion for themselves in regards to Battlefield Hardline. Now, what I mean by that is if you follow Battlefield on any social media platform, you'll see that whenever they post about Hardline, this game gets such an incredible amount of undeserved hate. And when I say undeserved hate, I mean there's tons of people saying that the game is a reskin, it's not worth $60, it should be DLC, it's using the same assets, etc. But the fact of the matter is, no one has played the full release of this game. You can't draw those conclusions until the game releases and then you play the full game. Now, when the game comes out, if you still have that opinion, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Don't buy it, don't play it, problem solved. Sure, right now in the beta, a lot of these things are similar, but there was an interview with one of the Visceral guys. I forgot which one it was. I'll post it in the description, but he talks about how they have their new assets. They have their own menu systems and things like that. They have more gadgets, more weapons, more maps, more vehicles. It's pretty impressive, I believe, what they're going to be putting out, and they've done really, really well as far as reaching out to the community and getting input from us. If you follow the Battlefield Hardline subreddit, you know the Visceral guys are in there talking a lot. They're getting, opinions from the community. They're listening to us, and that's something it took Battlefield almost 6-7 months to do when they released CTE. And that's another thing a lot of people were upset about. They were worried that Battlefield 4 is being abandoned, and that is not the case. They still have CTE going. They're still making improvements to Battlefield 4. And the awesome part about that is they actually just released the networking patch for the Hardline beta today. And you see these gunfights I'm in, I'm just completely wrecking people. And that's the thing with this game. I've played over 200 hours of Battlefield 4, and I've logged about 20 hours of this beta. And already, even before that network patch, this beta felt like a more solid shooter. It felt more fair than Battlefield ever had. And that to me is a great sign that Visceral is doing something amazing. Now, if you live under a rock, you might not know who Visceral Games is. They're the same people that make the Dead Space games, and they actually made the Battlefield 3 DLC in-game, which was my favorite DLC, and that proves that they are more than competent in producing a great Battlefield game, at least in my opinion. Now, people will argue, they will try to fight, and say that DICE is developing the multiplayer for this game, and that is not true. Visceral is the developer behind single player and multiplayer for Hardline, and DICE is there for support if needed. That is how it is. You can look it up and figure that out for yourself. Now, with that being said, that means Battlefield 4 is not being abandoned. If you don't like the whole cops and robbers aspect, if you say it doesn't fit the whole Battlefield theme, think of it like this. This is a breath of fresh air, something new. Be happy that you could be a part of a community that can have such versatility in the games that they put out. Now, I'm not being paid to say this. I'm not a part of Ronku. These are my own opinions when I say this, and I am very excited for this game to release. I'm very excited about what we're going to see in the coming months. And those people that do hate this game, I hope they play it when it comes out, and I hope they enjoy it. I hope they love it, because that's what this community needs. The Battlefield community has gone awry since the horrible, horrible release of Battlefield 4. We need something that's going to make us a community again, because right now it's nothing but complaints and a lot of bitching. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to hop up off here and get some sleep. I'm not feeling too well, so take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. I love it, but what do I know? I'm just a gamer. Y'all take care.
This is good. This is good.
They got both.